Hello! Your ears are not deceiving you, and neither is my microphone. You are you are listening to episode 1, season 2 of the Internet Religion podcast with my brand old new, old new for the season 2. Oh, rhymed. The incredible, the talented, the ginger, Sarah.
Hello, hello. Thank you for that glorious intro again. We need to just tell the people that are listening that this has been the hardest episode to even film because we have just been struggling with technical difficulties all afternoon.
We,
Yeah.
what time did we get on? Let me check what's up. We got on this call at 5:30. It's
Mhm.
6:30.
Yeah.
Okay, so first and foremost, I don't know if you can tell, but I got a microphone. Ooh, I got a microphone.
Ooh.
Season 2.
Season 2 ASMR.
Oh, that was nice. I felt that.
You felt that? That's cute.
Okay, we're gonna start this right now. Okay, so we got on. My microphone just didn't want to work. Well, it did work, but it didn't. I sounded like I was sat in a tin can. I literally came to this podcast dressed. I was basically the Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz. Tried to, it wouldn't work. Tried to just plug in the mic. I couldn't hear Sarah, and then my Zoom was just like, "Nah, I'm not having this." So then we are like, "Okay, let's just see it on my laptop." First of all, the laptop audio without the microphone and the camera quality. Okay, the camera quality isn't that bad.
It's not bad.
It's given me a like 2010 YouTuber photo booth challenge.
Oh yeah, it's hot. You
I
look
like
great.
it.
You look adorable. We're really running with the Y2K theme. Like that's like we're just on brand pretty much, you
Yeah,
know.
and I'm actually kind of digging it. I've got my glasses on, so I don't go blind halfway through. But we are here, and this season, let's just take a minute because when we cut off season 1, we had a lot of stuff in mind, and then we were like, we have everything in place to just jump into season 2. It's just about like getting everyone timed, getting everything done. And now we're at the time. It's been 2 months since season 1 finished. Can you believe that?
That's insane. That feels long. Like that feels like a long
Yeah.
2 months.
It's been crazy, but we're here and we have changed a lot. First of all, microphone. I have a microphone now, so you're not going to hear like a really echoey. You're not going to hear me eating halfway through and the microphone whacking against my toe.
Iconic. A glow up.
Professional now. Speaking of glow ups, our appearance. We've had a little work done. We've had a little nip tuck.
Yeah, the podcast definitely has a little bit of a graphic design upgrade, a little bit of a change. Um, Collectively, our minds, we were just like, what about Y2K internet theme? You know, like I love the little. I don't even know what you would say our last theme was. It was pretty much just like light colors and like animations, but like we're going full on aesthetic in this season, so we're really bumping it up from popular demand, from Mama Lisa and everybody else in between. Everybody has asked to see the footage of our interviews. So you ask, you get what you ask for. These are going to be up on YouTube. So if you're watching us now, then you're watching us.
We are available to stream on Apple Podcasts, Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Pocket Podcasts, Radio Public, Spotify, and now we're on YouTube, darlings. We're on YouTube.
We're on the YouTube.
But I think a great place to go into now is just what have we been up to? Because we have been busy.
We have
We
been
have
very
truly
busy.
been busy. I'll let Sarah start.
Oh my gosh. Well, I graduated college or university for thus UK people listening out there. Woo! Penn State graduate. Gotta love it. We are.
She did it. She did the
Yeah,
damn thing.
I did the damn thing, but it took a while. I felt like I just the past like 2 months, like that's why I kind of had to slow my roll on the podcast because I was like, oh, I'm choking out here with all the schoolwork I had to do. And then doing this on the side and scheduling stuff was just very hard. So yeah, that was really stressful. But now I'm done. I'm done with my education and I'm ready to be an adult, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm now living back at home in my childhood bedroom, which is great. Shout out to my childhood bedroom for those of you watching this right now. We got
A stunning turquoise.
oh, it is a stunning turquoise and some lights. I just hung up these lights. Those are nice. We got Kate Winslet on the wall over there. We got Baby Queen. We got Diana Agron's clothing. That's all you need to know. That's me in a nutshell. Um, but yeah, so I'm just home chilling and
In Cedar Rapids.
yep, just chilling in Cedar Rapids and hoping to get a job at some
Aren't
point.
we all?
Aren't
Aren't
we
we
all?
all?
What about you, Mr. Ethan?
I did all my final exams for college, high school, maybe.
Yeah, that would be the American
Okay.
equivalent.
And I have left. I've bailed. I'm done.
Round of applause. Insert round of applause.
Thank you. Thank you. And then I've got my uni that I'm going to. I'm not going this year. I'm doing a gap year and I'm traveling the world. Plans include, drum roll please, a Sarah and Ethan joining meetup reunion.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second because that is
Let's
some
Talk
huge,
about it.
huge news for the fans. I am getting on a plane and moving to London for a month and a half.
And Sarah is trailblazing the UK. I'm talking Newcastle, all the way up northeast. I'm talking London.
Yeah, it's a full blown Sarah A Town takes over the UK tour. Actually, it's starting in London. We got Bristol, we got Leicester, we got Newcastle, possibly Oxford, Cambridge. Like it's a whole world tour, baby. Like
Oxford and Cambridge are in London, I think. So you've got
they're
it.
not far. They're just like they're not far at all. But
Yeah,
I'll
they're
be there.
basically next to each other. But Newcastle, that's a venture out, and you'll love it.
I'm excited to get up there, man. And we're gonna like the plan is maybe hit up a music festival up there. And I think it's just gonna be kind of crazy that we will be recording an episode definitely in the same room together, like in a couple months, which is like craziness.
So what we're saying is, for one of the episodes, the audio and the video is going to be flawless.
Absolutely flawless.
Oh, I'm excited. But also, along with the Y2K theme comes some Y2 incredible guests.
Let's talk about that for a second.
Let's talk about them. One of these people, I have been a mega fan for a very long time now. Absolutely adore the bones off them. And I'm genuinely so excited to introduce you to them because I don't think a lot of you guys that listen know them. Oh my God. I showed Sarah my favorite song and we were fully like, we're sat here like, it is the song of your summer. I'm telling you now, once you listen to this song, so good. I'm trying so hard not to sing it because I don't want people like Shazam it.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's who's on.
We are excited to like introduce you to some awesome people. Like some of them you will definitely recognize. But others you might not have heard of them just yet. And that's half the fun because I adore like the people that we've been in contact with. And I'm kind of nervous. I'm a little nervous. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Like this is season 2 is definitely a step up for us in the sense of like not saying we won't have our friends on here to chit chat, but like it's kind of a new territory of like meeting these people that I really don't have any like personal connection with. You know, like I feel like everybody we had on last season we like either knew fairly well or just like we just kind of knew them a little bit more. Like
Yeah.
we're hitting the textbooks for this one because we're getting to know some people that we haven't really heard of yet. So
Definitely. And I think well, for the people that knew us like before the podcast, what we had in mind versus what came out of season one, very different, but it definitely has put us in a current that we didn't expect to go down, but it's definitely like after reviewing everything and trying everything with season one, we're very comfortable in that like we want to go down the route where we can introduce you to some people, but we also want people that and we can open some more doors because there is some people that we've had on, like Maud. Maud, I don't think has ever really had an interview like ours.
Mm-mm.
Cassiette, uh, both sides of the barricade, Roddy, Baby Queen. I think we do things in a way that is just different. And
Right.
there's many podcasts that, yeah, they do get these underground artists, but I think we approach it in a way that's, dare I say, innovative, dare I say genius, dare I say unique, dare I say the creme de la creme in our field. Sorry, Jordan. We are equals, but we just do it and we do it well.
I think it's like I think the difference with like us doing interviews, if you want to call it that or whatever, is like it really just turns out to be a conversation. And I think like for most people that we've had on, it's like, oh, we just sat and talked on Zoom for like an hour. Like it's not really like, it's not like we're grilling anybody on like any questions. It's just kind of us like talking. And I think it's like a candid experience. And I think that's like what makes it fun, at least for us, is just like I feel like I get to like sit down and just like have a good chat. That's like what this is. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to sit down and chat with some new people that like don't really know anything about us. Definitely like the guests that are coming on have like no idea how we like got started or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like I at least think some guests that we had on last season obviously had some form of connection to like either like Baby Queen or us personally. So it wasn't like everybody kind of knew what the whole vibe was. But I think it's going to be cool for these artists to be like, holy shit, like you guys don't even like haven't met in the flesh and like this is what's
Yeah.
happening. It's a weird experience.
And listeners, I just can't wait for you to hear the same story every episode. So we all know how it goes by now, and it goes something like this. So we actually met through an artist called Baby Queen, and we met through a group chat, and we've never actually met before. And I know that off by heart now. We say it every episode because let's be real, it's such an emotional connection point.
It is, I mean, that's how it's got started. And obviously, like before we have our guests on, we tell them about that story because it's like how this got started. But it is like it's kind of crazy and I still can't get over it because like coming up on a year. Well, by the time this video comes out, it will be probably last week or a week before. But like May 29th is like the first year of Baby Queen. So it's like that's crazy. Like we haven't even like me and Ethan have not even known each other for a full year yet and we're on season 2 of our podcast. Like, go figure that one out, you know?
Insane. Oh, just so excited by everything.
I'm so pumped. It's really weird. And I don't know if Ethan feels this way, but I feel like this point in my life personally is like this waiting period of like I just graduated and I know that there's like a lot of really exciting things that are gonna happen, but nothing's happening yet. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I have things planned, like we have this podcast, we have things planned in the next couple weeks, but like right now, all I do is sit in my room and I'm like, I have to wait. I have to wait for these exciting things to happen. And that's so frustrating for me personally. I just like drives me crazy a little bit.
yeah, but I'm the same. I feel like I've got so much to wait for. Like I've got uni coming up. I've got a gap year. I've got shows booked, baby.
Oh,
Anyways,
yes. We'll talk about that.
but yeah, if there's like a waiting period, but I feel like in my mind, because I'm like this spiritual, like a very spiritual person, I'm trying to like convince myself that it's not a waiting period, it's a transition period.
Hmm.
And I just need to take it a little bit easy, start the new stuff, start a new job, start the new uni, start the new year, the new month, a new day, a new hour, a new minute. You're always starting stuff, and that's just me giving myself and Sarah a pep talk.
No, I love that. And I love we have like the same mindset because I think that way too of like it is a transition period. Like it, and I was just saying this to Ethan the other day. We were just texting and I was like, I can't relax. I was like, we're people that we go all the time that we're never just like allowed to sit and like be. And I was like, I think this is a point in both of our lives where like we can just sit and just like not worry for 2 seconds, you know? Like we know good stuff is
Yeah,
on the way, but it's like it's okay to take a chill pill and just like vibe. So we're just vibing right now. And
we are
that's all
vibing.
right. That's cool.
And I think I just feel more ready to vibe knowing the current climate of coronavirus. I know this C word, we'll bleep it if we have to, but we are in a position where shows are being announced and
Yes.
shows are going ahead. So I just want to give an update to the shows I have planned because, oh,
Take it
so first
away.
and foremost, coming up, we have Dua Lipa, the one and only Future Nostalgia Tour. Number two, we have Haim, the Haim Tour, Win Music Part 3. My favorite album of 2020, by the way. Love Taylor, but for me, I would have given it the Grammy. But Folklore is incredible. I'm not dishing Folklore. They were my top two actually. Win Music Part 3 and Folklore, they were my top two. Anyways, Baby Queen, Baby Queen, Baby Queen. We are going to be seeing Baby Queen. Me and Sarah and all the rodeo are going to be in London at the very same time. You guys aren't ready for that one.
You're not ready. It's like a baby queen tour. I
Yeah,
like it's gonna be crazy.
it's insane.
So
And I
buckle
haven't
up.
told you about this one, but I'm going to see Billie Eilish,
Ooh.
the Happier Than Ever tour. I'll be seeing that in Manchester.
Ooh.
So
When's
much
that?
stuff going
Next
on.
year?
Yeah, June, I think.
That's
But then
exciting.
I'm eyeing some stuff up. Like I'm waiting for Marina to hopefully announce a tour. Doja, maybe even like Phoebe Bridges. Oh, let me.
Don't don't get me started, boy. Don't get me started on Miss Phoebe Bridgers. I mean, I was supposed to see Miss Bridgers open for the 1975 at Madison Square Garden back in the day. I mourn that concert every day of my life because that would have been fantastic.
Oh,
But again, the C word, Corona, took that away from us. But I do have good news that I will be seeing Phoebe Bridgers at a music festival in
nice.
September. Shout out to Govball.
Oh, we've talked about the past. We've talked about the present. We've kind of talked about the future. But this season, you can expect consistent uploads.
Yeah, I mean, we said that last time, but like actually, we are really ahead of the game. Like by the time this first episode drops, we will easily have 3 to 4 other episodes lined
Yeah.
up for a full month. So, we're on a schedule. We're killing it. We're gonna be way more organized. So don't you worry about it.
Yeah, we're organized. We've got stuff planned. And our guests, I would say, because last time it was a lot of people we knew. This time we've done a full 180 crazy. And so, and we've got some people that we don't know, but obviously I do my full stalker mode,
Right.
background stuff on them, and I'm excited because
I'm
it's
so
gonna be really
excited.
fun.
It's a quick turnaround. We're recording this episode on a Sunday, and we have our first two recordings this week, which gives us like 48 hours to kind of get our research together for two guests coming up, which is exciting but also terrifying, and I'm really anxious about it. And I hope that neither of us go into a little coma like we did with Cassiette because we we had a little
I
bit of a
think
panic.
I think I needed Cassiette to stop that happening because since Cassie was on, I've sort of been a little bit more chill. So I just needed to be. I needed it shocked out of me, and now I'm
Yeah.
just desensitized because
Yeah, you're fine now. We're all
God
good.
forbid we have that 10-minute breakdown where I was literally. It's most of it. Well, obviously you can't see because we don't have the footage, but it's literally just me sat there like rubbing my face because my face went numb, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm having a stroke."
Ethan was really freaking out, and it was so cute to watch. And I don't think she noticed, but like I could definitely tell Ethan was like having a mini panic attack. But we're not gonna let that happen in season 2. We are
No.
well prepared. We got all our jitters out filming this. We had all our technical difficulties already happen, so we're ready to rock and roll. But I mean,
We're ready to go.
I think, I mean, I for last season, it was obviously a lot of musicians, and then we had our friends on talking and stuff like that. But I mean, thus far, it's obviously singers and stuff, but also songwriters. We have like, and I'm super excited to have this guest on who is an amazing songwriter who is like wrote for some really awesome people. And I'm just super excited because I think the listeners are going to be like, what? Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah. And
That's
there's more
gonna
to
be
come as
fun.
well. People that we don't have confirmed, but possibly might have on that I think are really exciting. Like this is a step up. Like it really is a step up from season 1. Like this is not just us shooting the shit with our friends anymore. It's like kind of serious, you know?
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
But I think it's like super exciting because if we can get it to run a couple months, because I mean, I think season 1 was from like December until like, I don't know, like March or April or whatever. Like we could probably finish off season 2 with us in person, which might be like super fun and exciting. So that's kind of cool.
And yeah, we have a lot in store. We've had a lot going on, but we are back. Like we are back. Like the I'm trying to say but like I think just for me the most fun part was seeing the visuals change. Once I saw like I'm trying not to say like really hard. Once I saw Sarah sent me the guests we have coming up, the new and improved guest announcements.
Yeah, they're kind of sexy. Like graphic design is it's
My
not
passion.
I'm not it is my passion to a point, but I'm not a graphic designer, but I have been able to manage quite a bit of some cool graphics, and it just kind of came out of nowhere. But I was messing around with it and I was like, let's like bump up this aesthetic. No more kiddie shit. Let's go full Y2K internet religion podcast. Back at it. New guests, new aesthetic, like such a vibe. The promo pics that are about to come out that don't exist at this moment, but will exist by the time this is out. Crazy. Absolutely insane.
The new Internet Religion playlist. I
Go
made that
check
in
it
like
out.
5 minutes. It's kind of hot.
It is kind of hot.
I update that a lot. I just flip things around. But obviously, there's going to be some absolute bangers coming to that playlist soon. You best believe. We've promised big things, and I know we can live up to them. And that's why the sophomore is always better than the debut. It's a fact. So get ready for our sophomore season.
Our sophomore
of
season.
the Internet Religion podcast.
You're not ready. I've been saying that, but you're actually not, because like I actually got my life together and I'm actually like, this is actually well organized.
Like they think they know nothing.
They don't.
All.
They really don't. So buckle up.
I think this is a good place to wrap up.
Yes, we've been chattering for a long time.
Long time. So thank you for reuniting here with us today.
Woo!
It's been fun. Sarah, say a few words.
Thank you again for tuning in. For the 50 maybe of you that listen on a regular basis, maybe not even, but I'm gonna put the number 50 out there. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening always and supporting the pod and interacting with us. We're gonna give you some good content this season, so definitely tune in. There's going to be some cool adventures coming up in the next couple months, so be ready for it. Incredible stuff. Continue to wear a mask, because
no matter what the CDC says, because we're not listening to those.
The pandemic is not over. Get vaccinated.
Wear a mask. The future is bright.
The future is bright. It really is.
So, from me and Sarah, we'll see you later, alligator.
All right. After a while, crocodile.
Goodbye.
Bye.